The starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's KD in at small forward. And for the Mavericks, we've got Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Davis with a screen on VanVleet to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
He misses the free throw. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And he sinks the second. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And he gets it to go.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Over Thompson. No good from Irving.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Picked away. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Irving passes to Thompson. Guarded by KD. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. Dallas again missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Back to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the middle, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thanks, David. Davis. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson slams it home.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. A crossover. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Back to Davis. Covered by Smith. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closer. And that one, good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Smith outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. Inside. And it's denied. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving with the bounce pass.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Pass to KD. Tries from 16. Misses off the left iron. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Davis against Van Vliet. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Buries it from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
That free throw, no good. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And the second free throw, good. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. To the paint, here's Durant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Smith against Davis. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with a screen on Irving. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Irving passes to Lively. Irving sets a screen for Lively. The 11-footer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Van Vliet. Still scoreless. Smith outside. Durant with a screen on Davis. Smith the pass to KD. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. That one falls. Şengün's got 5 now.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Pass to Lively. The 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 3. Now Smith is guarded by Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Dereck Lively. And it's Exum in for Klay Thompson. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason's checked in for Durant. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. 5 points in the game. Over Davis. Another miss by Houston. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Washington. Here's Exum. He's covered by Thompson. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Davis. Up again. It's good on the putback. 7 points in the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Şengün inside. He's guarded by Davis. Smith the pass to Şengün. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Pass to Eason. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thompson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thompson's got 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Exum. He's covered by Thompson. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. Up top, Adams. Back to Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Exum, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Holiday. Mavericks leading by 4. And here is Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Irving. Thompson from long range sinks the 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Washington. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
Yeah, but there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail. Outside Holiday. Down low. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
He's off on the first. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
He hits the second from the line. And the Mavericks with possession here. Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Eason. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Eason's got 5 points so far.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Irving's shot is good.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Adams outside. Holiday looking for an opening. Thompson is double. Houston moving the ball around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Now here is Davis. Adams defending. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Houston's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots a 3. And Adams kicks to Thompson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Second chance shot. He can't get that one. Davis with some nice D. Pass to Irving. Washington with it. A 3-ball. That shot is off. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And the Rockets with possession here. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Christie. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And he makes the first. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Şengün hits them both.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Drills it from outside. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Outside Holiday. Outside KD. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks leading. Washington passes to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Back to Washington. Off target from three-point range. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Holiday kicks to Van Vliet. Over Irving. Van Vliet with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
To the inside. Oh, trying to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing slam dunk with that foul, and I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets trail. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Van Vliet passes to Eason. On the wing, Holiday. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Van Vliet outside. 2 on the clock. Over Irving. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Washington passes to Christie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving against Van Vliet. 13 feet away. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
KD on the wing. That one doesn't go. Mavericks leading by 3. Christie the pass to Irving. Over Holiday. Irving misses. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. Offensive rebound. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 7.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Defended by Durant. Back to Irving. With the floater, and it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Back to Van Vliet. Durant in the corner. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Here's Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
That one drops. He ties it up. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. And a switch here also for Houston. Smith is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Holiday against Christie. Now, here's Marshall. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Lively a screen on Van Vliet. Dinwiddie. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, man, he is so shrewd in screen and rolls. Dinwiddie is good at sizing up and analyzing the situation and then making the right decision at the right time.
Van Vliet up top. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Durant. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. KD's got 6 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense fouling.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Lively. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Christie. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Van Vliet. Outside, KD. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Houston gets it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now, here's Washington. 8 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Marshall with it. Şengün covering. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. inside and stolen by Şengün. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
The Rockets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Mavericks making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Left side, Davis. Fades away. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Davis. And he lobs it up and stolen by Şengün. Using his length inside, Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Mavericks trail by 6. Right side, Davis. Shoots over KD. And it's Davis missing. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-6 run. That misses off the backboard. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Marshall with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. Over Eason. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
It's stolen by Davis. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet from downtown, and it's Spencer Dinwiddie with the 3. Now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie, a capable threat from distance now.
Durant for 3. They get the rebound. Another shot, and the rejection by Gafford. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Pass to KD. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Gafford sets the pick for Washington. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Marshall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That free throw missing. Exum, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. And the 2nd free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie with it. He has 7. Rockets with the rebound. Now Eason. He has 7. Thompson outside. Houston moving the ball around. And Adams kicks to Durant. The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Davis throws it down.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. To the left wing. Eason passes to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Adams. Fires from way outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Durant. Here's Eason. Rebound by Marshall.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Davis. Dallas again turning it over. Cam Whitmore. He's checked in for the Rockets. .130 left to play here in the half. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Thompson in the post. He's defended by Exum, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dante Exum. The Rockets have gone 9 of 13 from the line. That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson outside. Irving looking for an opening. Left side, Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul him.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
He hits the second from the line. And 1:01 left in the first half. Irving against Van Vliet. Thompson outside. From deep. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And Adams sends it back. Easton passes to Van Vliet. Thompson is double. Back to Van Vliet. Misses the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Van Vliet against Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson from long range beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first. How do you assess the game so far?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Houston leading by 8. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Fred VanVleet. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Durant, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by Sengun. Takes a 3. No good from Durant. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Outside Irving. Lively a screen on VanVleet. No good from Irving.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Sengun. Sengun with a screen on Irving. For 3, VanVleet. The Mavericks pull it in. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Houston leading by 8. Here's Durant. It's blocked. Thompson against Thompson. Pass to Davis. Lively sets a screen for Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Eason, and it's blocked. Irving with it, picked up by Thompson. Thompson is doubled, and it's blocked by Sengun. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sengun. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Irving, good.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Back to VanVleet. And the layup is good. VanVleet's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Irving passes to Davis. Thompson against Thompson. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Houston leading by 6. Smith outside. Irving against Van Vliet. Over Irving. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Irving. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Van Vliet from past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And way to finish. Cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. The Mavericks have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. The first free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. B.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie subbed in for Thompson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And so he hits both. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's Durant on the wing. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Mavericks trail by 5. Irving passes to Washington. Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Outside Irving. Christie with the screen on Howard. The shot's good from Irving.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Irving against Holiday. With some arc. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. They double-team KD. Shot clock at 6. Smith kicks to Şengün. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And 12 points for Şengün.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
Lively a screen on Durant. To the paint. Lively with it. He's picked up by KD. Lively's shot is off. Rockets leading by 4. On the wing, Thompson. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Christie the pass to Lively. Now here is Irving. Over Holiday, and it's blocked by Şengün. Thompson finds Şengün. Here's Irving. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Washington. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. They get it back. Thompson dishes to Durant. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here is Washington. He's got 11. Pass to Christie. Back to Lively. For the tie. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Back to KD. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Here's Washington, and Thompson sends it back. One-on-one here. Straight to the bucket, Durant. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Now here's Durant. 20 points for him. Pass to Thompson. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Marshall in for Irving. Houston also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tari Eason subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And so Thompson nails both of them. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Washington. For the screen on Smith. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Washington against Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Over Marshall. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
They double him with Whitmore. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Adams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Whitmore defending, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Christie. And a switch here also for Houston. Van Vliet's checked in. Washington hits them both. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Whitmore. At the elbow, Adams. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Dallas making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And so here is Houston. The lead is 2. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
one is off. And he ends up missing both free throws. Davis surveying the floor. To the paint. For the tie. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Houston on top, up 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Mavericks trail by 3. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Şengün finds Van Vliet. Thompson against Thompson. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. They double him with Whitmore to take the lead. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
A taller guard with a quick trigger. Klay Thompson is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And a switch here also for Houston. Durant's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Kevin Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the left side wing. Thompson against Thompson. Davis kicks to Thompson. Driving inside. Here's Lively. And it's blocked by Şengün. Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside. Rockets trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. Another miss by Houston. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Back to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Irving. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Irving's got 21.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
When it comes to catch-and-shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Thompson passes to Marshall. Outside Irving from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Again, Irving missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And it's Whitmore missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Irving drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Here's Whitmore. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Washington's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Whitmore. The Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Thompson. Over Şengün. And it's blocked by Şengün. 3 on 3. Van Vliet kicks to Durant. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. At the elbow, Whitmore. Şengün with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Over Washington. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead. Outside, Davis. Van Vliet against Irving. Nifty move. Count that one. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Lobbed up there for KD.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Back to Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And that one falls for Irving. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Van Vliet against Irving. And stolen by Thompson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To tie it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Thompson sets the pick for KD. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Thompson, left side. Here's Wiley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
No good on that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Smith kicks to Van Vliet, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Houston moving it around. Back to Smith. Pass to Thompson. Rocket 6. And here's KD for 3. Another miss by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Rockets trail. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Sengun. Inside. The fadeaway. And KD the bucket on the assist by Sengun. Durant's got 17 points here in the 2nd half. Irving against Van Vliet. Dallas, no good that time either. The Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Thompson with it. KD with it. He's picked up by Irving. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington passes to Irving. Guarded by KD. Thompson outside. This one for three. Thompson with the three.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
The Rockets shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Durant finds Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Defended by Durant to the paint. Here's Lively. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And stolen by Irving. Got a piece of it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's what you like about Washington. Never in a rush. Takes his time. Gets the defender to react.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
That free throw good from Washington. That one misses. Rockets trail by 3. Durant down low. Washington's on him. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by Irving. 11 feet away. It's tipped. And here is Washington. Thompson, high post. Irving for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 32 points.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. With the fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-6 run. And stolen by Şengün. Van Vliet passes to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Irving against Van Vliet. And that one's good, Irving.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Rockets trail by 6. Smith with a screen on Irving. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson. he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Washington. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Davis dishes to Irving. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. It seems like that ball is part of it.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Thompson a screen on Irving. KD on the wing. Strong finish by KD.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rallies.
Here's Irving. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Timeout.
Irving's got 38 points. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Down low. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Lets it go from the wing. Bullseye.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
And so they foul intentionally. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here are the Rockets.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 7. Van Vliet outside. Pass to KD. Here's Şengün. Here's the three. And they recover it. For three, Smith. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting him in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's KD for 3. And Lively pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.